it's Next videos back to the big cigar right now. Today's back to the daily big cigar. Talk basically right now about how to deal with tar bubbles. Now I've discussed tar bubbles in the past, and basically these are a problem with cigars, nice big ass cigars. So basically you have a cigar, nice big ass cigar, and essentially you have a tar bubble, which is basically tar coming out of the end. And what do you do about it? So essentially there's not a whole lot you can really do. You can try to purge the cigar, which means blowing back through it, but that heats up the cherry also. You can also try to cut off more off the end, but really at a certain point when the cigar is all nasty, all tarry and nasty, there's tar bubbles coming out of the end, you get those on your tongue, they're really fucking nasty, they have a really fucking bitter taste to them. Honestly, it's better to just chuck the cigar. As many people say, life is too short to smoke cheap cigars or nasty cigars, so not cheap cigars, but you get the point. So it's like, honestly, why waste your time? I mean, you could try to do certain things like wipe off the tar with your, your like a cloth or like a napkin. I mean, if it's a little bit of tar, it's usually not a huge deal. I mean, all cigars produce tar. I mean, tar is a natural chemical in the smoke, I mean, all burning plant matter usually has tar to some degree. It's just a fact of life. That's one of the reasons why smoking is unhealthy. But honestly, once you get a cigar that's all messy, tarry, fucking nasty like that, honestly, just chuck it. Life is too short. Anyway, big ass cigar for life. Bye.